So guys, in this part we are going to make some effect for our spaceship. So now let's go to our player controller. After you open the script, let's go up, and here I'm going to write new function to the public, but this time I'm going to use enum. Call it item effector. Inside we want the shield effect, then we want level up effect, and we want to do some maybe special attack. So now let's go down. Here I'm going to make a new function, public void. I'm going to call it set item effect, and inside we want our item effect, then we want effect. Now here we are going to write if our effect is equal to our item effect dot level up, then what we want to do, we want to add one level to our fire up. So fire level plus plus means add one level to our fire level. But what if we have more than 3? So our max level is 3. Now what will happen if we get more than 3? So that means more than 3 effect. So it's come to level 4, and we don't have that level 4. So we need to limit that. So for limiting that, we are going to say if fire level is bigger than equal to our 3, so that's our max level, then what we want to do, we want to say our fire level is equal to 3. So now we are limit our fire level. That means we cannot go more than level 3. So now let's save it. And after we save that, we are going to our game. Then here I'm going to create a new C# script, going to call it item drop. So just change. Now let's go inside. Here I'm going to write public item effect, effect. And the next things we need to use the anterior enter 2D. I'm going to change instead of collision to other. So now there's no reason that I make it other, so it's your choice what you want to do. You can keep it also as a collision, but as a habit I'm always changing it to other. Now here, player controller, player is equal to other dot get component. The component is our player controller. So after we save who is the player? The player is that person that has the player controller script on it. So we want here to say if player is not null, so our player exists. If we have a player, then when the player come and to get this box collider, so that is player dot set item effect. Why we have the small s? Where is our player controller? Sorry, my mistake. So now, and inside we want to set our effect. Under that, after we got that item, we want to destroy that item, so we cannot get it for many times. So we can just get that item for one time. Now save it. Let's save it and going back to the game. I'm going to save this script as well. So now let's go to our game asset. I'm going to add this item here to here. It's a little bit too big, so I'm going to make it a small. I made them 300 pixel. So I'm going to change all this 5 sprite to 300. And without any filter, and apply. So going to call it VPN level up. Now here we need, what we need to do, I'm going to put first that value. I keep it at the layer, then here I'm going to add the circle collider, widget body, but be sure that it's widget body 2D. So I want to gravity escape to become a 0 because we don't want that it fall down, and freeze Z rotation. Now we want our mover script. Here I'm going to say -1 and -1. And also item there up. Here I'm going to change it to level up. Then the next things we also need to make this one trigger. Okay, now let's test it. As you see now, I shoot two bullets at the same time. Now I'm going to duplicate this one. Now you see that I'm going to shoot 3 bullets at the same time. This is how our enum works. It's easy to use it. So I'm going to stop it. So now I can delete one of them. I also did some testing, everything worked fine. So in the next part, we are going to make to work on another effect. So see you in the next video.